Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Gio Castro makes his big league debut right after this. Gio Castro steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
First pitch, 7-10.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here's the 0-2. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Grounder down the line at third. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now in the box, Gio Urshela, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Martin Roland Smith is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the top pitchers. Think about this. A career ERA under 2. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? And this guy can be an absolute nightmare to opposing hitters.
Coming to the plate now, number 9. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Number 48. Tommy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is there, and that that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Batting fourth.
So striding forward now, George Springer. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The designated hitter.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Reese going back. And that baby's gone!
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another one home here. We shall see.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Josh Reddick. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Leading off the inning, Heath Saunders, and they'll need him to get something going here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap in right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Castro has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 5-1 contest. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Nino Reese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the runner back. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Castro is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation. Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is taken below the zone for a ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Castro has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I would be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hicks is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 9. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. You got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A pause and the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now at the plate, Sam Tomlinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And what is going on? It's over the third baseman's head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
and he just blasts this
Now
thing
batting.
down the left field line.
Number
I
44.
thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Springer stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, and a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. Now he's safe at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The third baseman.
So digging in now, Alex Bregman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High and deep to left center field. Hicks going back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game, and he'll get there with a 2-out triple.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits.
And this will kick off the third base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre. Back to the top of the order now, and up next the catcher Austin Romine.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Next for the Yankees.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and he misses it. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count even now at 1-1. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keith Saunders. From the belt, the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Well hit to right, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it. He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Yankees 3. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working.
Astros,
one key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that's through for a hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Line towards center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down.
The batter.
So the batting
Number
order
9.
turns over now and set to go number 9. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. On a line, that's a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And they're going to get him at home plate here, as he may have been trying to bite off a little bit more than he could chew. And the runner will score from first.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. On a line, that's a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right
The
now?
batter, number
His
4.
starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early goal.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Giancarlo Stanton now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-4 ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it. Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Now that second baseman.
From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Standing in now, Heath Saunders. Line hard toward right center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he's back into second here safely.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. George Springer, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
The catcher, number 28.
Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. A hit in 2 tries so far. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, number 9. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Chad Green answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner to center field. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Shortstop. Yeah.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider. George Springer.
Number 8.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side stepping in and ready for another shot. Nino Reese. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready on 0-2. Popped him up. Number 9 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting. The catcher.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
You know, this is kind of to be expected, Matt. I think a lot of times as a pitcher, you're at the advantage the first time through the lineup. He kind of had his way the first few innings with this lineup. Now that they've seen him a second and going on to a third time, he's having a much more difficult time getting the ball.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Reddick to the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton. It's up and out of here into the archways. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel.
For the Astros.
As he rips it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reese sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Digging in once again, Austin Romine. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gio Urshela, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch in location.
Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the DH, Aaron Judge. Skied into very shallow right. On the move is Reddick. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The batter number 4.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And he's working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Brantley leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. One away for the Astros here in the sixth. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Hicks is under it. 2 down. The relay throw. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reese is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Coming to the plate now, Nino Reese. He flew out in his last at bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. Was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Runners off for second. And a step off. Runners on his way to third. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And now he's on the move again for second. And he steps off. And the runner's breaking for third. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But all told, 2 men crossed the plate on the play. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he started to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Takes this the other way to right. And they are really hitting their stride now as this will cut into that deficit even further. And a relay home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is in there. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Heath Saunders. 3 across so far in the inning, and swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Stepping in now, Nino Reese. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
The batter.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
The pitcher, number 28.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The relay. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
For the Astros, the right fielder.
Next up for the Astros, Josh Reddick. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batting, number 9.
Ready now, number 9. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one. Looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reese is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Next for the Yankees.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Brantley is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air.
Oh, and he misses it. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Keith Saunders. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third.
And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
The batter,
In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Castro made it deep into this ball game, but has started to struggle here. His day is likely coming to a close sooner rather than later.
Matt, this guy has pretty much been as advertised. We heard a lot about him down in the minor leagues, and he stepped up here right at the big league level, and he hasn't missed a beat. He looks very good, very much in command. He looks like a very powerful.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Houston leads this one 20-19. Now batting, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that. Big turn at first, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Digging in the switch hitter, Sam Tomlinson. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Brantley on at first, nobody out. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Brantley isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they extend their lead to 2. And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
The center fielder,
Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone!
I know one thing. With this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Jay Happ is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 34, Jay Happ.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The runner scores from second. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. And their runners at the corners now. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. In now, Josh Reddick. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Michael Brantley. He's 5 for 6 to this point. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And I believe a balk is going to be issued here as he never came fully set. And now what else could go wrong this inning? first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Into the box, George Springer. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. After it is Hicks. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Nino Reese. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Not the greatest 8 1/3 he's ever thrown, but he did give the bullpen some rest, and he is in line for the victory here. Hector Rondon answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Shot toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
The Yankees down to their final out. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. He pulls into third safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is...
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered.
The runner from second crosses the plate. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle.
Next for the Yankees.
Saunders will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time, and that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. Here's the pitch. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So last chance here, and stepping in, Aaron Judge. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick giving chase. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 29-25 the final tonight. Houston are playing home run derby in this one as they combine for 8 homers in the game. Gio Castro earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way.